everybody sees on TV. That was really weird.
Why is there so many people in my dressing room? Out!
The people who were involved in the first Real World were pioneers, or guinea pigs is probably a little more accurate. 7 strangers agreed to live in a loft in New York City for 13 weeks and have their lives documented and documented and documented. They all came to the big city to live life in front of some big cameras. Take a look.
This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around.
Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. What is that?
It's a beeper.
Do you sell drugs? Why do you have a beeper?
Wiggle it just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it just a little bit.
Racist?
You are.
How
You
can I
are.
be a racist,
Race
Kevin?
plus power equals racism. Think about it.
What power do I have, Kevin?
There might be misunderstanding,
No, there
but
was-
there is no, you've got in your head that everyone is disrespecting you.
Come on. You apologize? Here's the first season of The Real World, the roommates from New York. Welcome them.
Take a walk down the rock and roll runway as MTV brings you Fashionably Loud. Bands and designers in a music and fashion first. Naomi, Helena, Linda, Eva, Kate, Nikki, and Veronica. With Coolio, Filter, and Elastica. Spring collections by Todd Oldham, Marc Jacobs, and Anna Sweet. Go backstage with Cindy Crawford, Daisy Fuentes, and Mila Jovovich. Hosted by Chris Isaac. Fashionably Loud, presented by House of Style. On MTV next Monday, February 26th at 10.
Are you doing scores of sit-ups without slimming an inch? Is that tubby stomach jamming your jeans? Introducing PowerTech, the one-piece abdominal exerciser that gives you a firmer, tighter stomach in under 5 minutes a day. Just place the specially designed pressure pad against your stomach and squeeze. It's that simple. PowerTech isolates and increases resistance to the upper and lower abs while it targets the love handles that nobody loves. PowerTech is also adjustable. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, you'll get the ideal workout for your abs. So easy and effective you won't want to stop. You'll be amazed how easy it is to go from flabby to fabulous. Other abdominal exercise products sell for 3 payments of $19.95. That's nearly a whopping $60. But with PowerTech, it's one and only one payment of $29.95. Discover the fast way to a firmer stomach. Pick up the phone and order now.
Sorry, no COD. So to order PowerTech, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-767-4900 or send check or money order for $29.95 plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen.
Saab gives you 4. BMW gives you 4. Volvo gives you 4. But Volkswagen gives you a 10-year limited powertrain warranty, which means you'll still be covered when he's old enough to drive it. Scary, isn't it? On the road of life, there are passengers, and there are drivers.
Hi, you. I'm on my way.
I'll see you at the restaurant.
Secret Solid.
It's Johnston.
Tonight? Oh. Honey, I'll be there as soon as I can.
For strong pH balance protection that really keeps you dry, the one to use is this, Secret Solid.
Room service?
Strong enough for a man, pH balanced for a woman.
Chew on this. The average American eats 5 times a day. 5 times, and only brushes twice. Chewing Trident after eating can help you fight cavities 5 times a day. Yep, Trident helps you fight cavities. So every time you eat, chew on this. Trident.
He's cute.
Martha Alston has finally found Mr. Right.
When do we get to see him?
But the more she gets to know him,
I love you!
the less she wants to know.
I'm her lover.
Oh, my God.
God, you look sexy in that little hat.
Ellen DeGeneres, Bill Pullman,
Do you think that I love you enough to break my own finger?
Please don't.
Watch me now!
Mr. Wrong, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
We're back with The Real World Reunion.
From Universal Studios Hollywood. Did Julie's dancing career ever take off?
I was wondering what it's like having all the cameras in your face the whole time.
Irene, are you happy in your marriage? Do you have any children?
Question over here.
Why the hell would you want to do this?
It was free. That was a fact. Let me tell you something. Not too many people at 21, 19 years old get to live in a like $4,200 marble floor apartment, rent-free, food every week. That was my #1 reason. I didn't care who was gonna live there, who was gonna be there, the cat, dog, nothing. It was free. It was cool.
Right. We got a young lady over here.
My question's for Eric. Why didn't you ever ask Julie out?
Blow them on the lawn.
You look good tonight.
We were really good friends, and she just came from Alabama, and she didn't.
Stop lying. He asked her out, she said no. No! She said no. Because Eric had too many girls coming in and out of there. That's why, right? He had too many girls coming in and out of there, and she saw it. He asked her out, and she said no 1,000 times. That's what happened.
I can Julie, like that. That's cool.
That's what happened.
You.
That's a really good question.
From being on the Real World, did it impact your life? And if so, how did it change it?
Totally. We were talking about this behind the scenes. I mean, one, I think it affected our lives psychologically, because it's one thing you're walking down the street one day and no one knows who you are. The next day, everyone's like, Julie, Heather, Becky, Eric, Norman, screaming your name, chasing you down the street,
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy. And
fame is a real pain in the ass for people, but it can also really help some people in terms of their careers. And we have a quick tape.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Welcome back to the grind. I want to tell you about something. We've been working on this workout video for a while now, and guess what? Now it's ready for you to take it. But I just...
Don't even play me, son. You'll get done. Turn it, all cats, all guns. I'm even shorty with her hair undone. And then you know that the beat is back in town. So no question, all blocks down.
Hit 'em with that moment, I can break it down like whatever you want. Blocks down. Hit 'em
We got a question from this gentleman over here.
This question's for Norman. In disclosing your sexual orientation in the show, did you feel that you were being a role model for the gay community?
Well, I was very cautious for the first couple weeks because I just didn't want to be an openly gay person on television and have that come off really bad. And then people go, oh yeah, see, I know homosexuals are really horrible people, and there was a lot of responsibility. And even when we had the cameras around, there were a lot of responsibility because you know that this is going to be taped and this is going to be sent up to a satellite and beamed around the planet. It's Charles.
What?
Right there.
Hi. The mating season has arrived. The birds, the bees, and yes, I got myself a date. A very cute date, I might add.
I don't even know I knew you was gay for like a long time.
I just slipped it in there.
One day some guy just
Slipped it
came
in there.
over and
They're
I was
like,
like,
okay,
who that?
we're out.
They said Norman boyfriend. I was like, for real? And all this time, I ain't know, but it wasn't like that. That was secondary to me.
Kevin, when the incident with you and Julie occurred, and it was like your word against hers, do you think that people automatically assumed you were at fault because of your race?
Wow, that's a good question. Julie can answer it too. I think a lot of the mail I got, it was like, why are you bringing up the race issue and stuff like that, And I think from my perspective as a young black male, there's no way I can do that, Just the fact that I live in New York City still, where I still can't get a cab half the time and things like that. Race is still very much a prevalent issue,
Racism is everywhere. That's my point. What happened in Alabama?
Because of people like you, Kevin.
People like me.
People like you, not people like me.
Black people cannot be racist.
Not a black-white issue. How?
Yes, it is.
How is it a black-white issue? Why? I thought we were fine out here.
It was crazy because we were arguing, and the next thing we know, there's like a crowd of people around us because the camera crew was there.
Yeah, they thought that we were like acting. Yeah. And then it was like, well, wait,
And 3 years later, I wouldn't have argued the way I would have. I still feel strongly about some of the issues that were brought up and stuff like that, but I definitely learned a lot about how to interact with people. You know what I mean?
Okay, who's been thinking over here? Who's got a question?
What was the funniest thing that happened on the show?
The funniest thing that ever happened on any Real World, ever, now, here, or after, was Gouda with Heather when she fell down.
None of this would have never happened if you wasn't saying, pick up the doodle. Like, pick it up. I mean,
Heather wanted to leave it.
I ain't cleaning that up. Nobody gonna know we did it. Come on.
Heather, we have to.
You told me to hold the door. All that stuff stinks. Girl, you better than me because I ain't cleaning up that. You ran. You started running. This dog made me fall. You started running.
It don't matter. You still
No,
busted
I'm
your
saying,
ass.
no.
You was out on the sidewalk.
Cleared a whole
None
block.
of this would
I think we have to get off of the dog.
All right.
Bang. Over here, we got a question.
Okay, this question's for everybody. Did you guys watch your episodes that were on? Or any of the new ones that are on?
They suck, no.
The new Real World.
I'm sorry. They're okay.
When we found out that we were going to be on the show, they said, okay, here's your key, here's the address, show up. So we had no idea what we were getting into, but after our show, the world had kind of an idea about what it was all about and how it worked. So, I mean, I'm not going to, say anything bad about the other groups, but I just think that they had an idea. Yeah, they had an idea about what was going to happen.
I probably felt going into it like, I know how to handle this, I know what I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to say, but once you're thrown into that, you don't know what to expect.
Beth, can I ask you a question? I have to. I have to.
It's a weird feeling because after the show goes off, we get a lot of media attention, a lot of press coverage, and people say things about you that you never knew they felt that way. Why did you say I married my husband for money?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No,
I
I
read it.
didn't.
I read it.
Well, you know
I
what?
read it with my own two eyes.
You know what, Tammy? You should know that you should never believe anything that you see in print.
That's why I'm asking you first.
Yeah. I didn't say that. Wow, I feel like really weird.
Okay, folks, I need all the LA people.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
I was just wondering if it was hard for the cast members to be themselves, knowing that the camera was on them all the time.
Rachel, I just wanted to know, what did you see in Puck? Because he seemed like a real jerk, and what did you see in him?
Terry, are you still singing?
The Real World Reunion. We'll be right back.